YouTube? It's Alex, and I'm back again for another video. So, Walking Dead premiered on Sunday, so this is a Walking Dead Monday. Yeah. If you have not seen the episode, go watch it, pause this video, and go watch that. And, because there most likely will be spoilers in this, so, you've been warned. So, this was, I believe, episode 12, 11? I think it was 12, because I saw something online saying something about episode 13, so I am pretty sure this was episode 12 of The Walking Dead, Season 8. Very action-packed. It gets off to a boring start, but then we get into a, I don't know what to call it, like, action spot. Like towards the middle ending, it was very action packed, but we see loyalties being tested throughout this episode, especially with Negan and Simon. Simon being loyal to Negan and showing that he's not really being all that loyal to him anymore, and that he kind of wants to go out on his own. But so we meet a new group. We do not know what their name is yet, but as of right now, we know that it is not the Whisperers, because they do not look like the Whisperers. They could just pull it off as that these are secretly the Whisperers. I don't really believe so. The Whisperers came off as very, very violent in the comics. And if they're going to come off as very peaceful, loving hippies, that would totally change everything that the comics have written. But so, yeah. We see Rick finally has made it back to the hilltop. Well, we saw that at the end of the last episode, episode 11, when he comes walking up, that he has made it to the hilltop, and that him and Michonne have successfully made it. But now we are noticing that they are in more danger at the hilltop because they are running out of food. When they had already said, we are running out of food, but then they joyfully accepted people from Alexandria to come and sit and stay with them. Why, Hilltop? Why? I don't think it was all that great of an idea for the Hilltop to actually accept them, but also, what are they going to do? Where are they going to go? Yeah. But now it also has a very big pinpoint on the hilltop of, hey, everyone's at the hilltop. And I had saw online that the next episode will be called Battle on the Hilltop. So, most likely, Hilltop is the next one to be hit of the communities. And that is where every single person is right now. And so now everyone basically is screwed because they're all just chilling there. Man, it's going to be very interesting. But in this episode also, we see that Rick is just bloodthirsty as of right now for Negan. Negan is blaming him for the death of Carl, though Carl did not actually die at the hand of Negan. He died at the hand of a walker, actually the mouth of a walker. We also see that Enith is kind of taking up the roles, as they did say that Enith would be. Enith is taking up taking up the roles of Carl, and what did Carl kind of stand for. We also see that Michonne is kind of taking that too, of that what Carl is was standing for. She's kind of using it. I saw it in an interview with the woman who plays Michonne. She said that she referenced in this episode of that this is what Carl wanted, and Carl wanted peace, but he didn't say how he wanted it to become peaceful yet again. So Michonne is taking it as Carl wanted the fight to keep on going and keep on raging on until peace could finally be made between all the communities. Well, I lied. Between the Saviors and the three other communities. That's what Carl, that's what Michonne is taking as what Carl really wanted and what his dying hope was that he wanted them to finally become peaceful with each other at no matter what it costs. But it was very interesting to see Michonne and Enith actually taking up a role of, I want to be part of what's going to be happening in this community, since she does go with Maggie to the meeting. I don't even know where it is. It's in the middle of the road of the meeting up spot of it consisted of Maggie, Rosita, Enith, and Michonne, all meeting these three women, and it was very interesting, and it was very, I guess, woman empowering, because it was showing that the women are coming and kind of doing the business while the men are off fighting with each other, and kind of showing that the women secretly really actually have the power in these communities, of that they are the ones who are doing anything and everything that they can do, while the men are off doing whatever they want while they're trying to kill each other, as shown in this episode where the main women are doing the business deal with this other group of, we trade you whatever to get knowledge. It was very interesting, and just meeting, I guess her name was Georgie or something like that. Just meeting her was very interesting because she's very clean. Where are you coming from, lady? Like, maybe you should help out these communities. But my question though is, why didn't they kind of ask her, did you get taken over by the Saviors? Because I still kind of feel like she is a savior herself, because she is creepily very clean, and I don't really trust her that much. And to show up in like a white, I don't know what to call it, white suit. She was in all white, basically. It was kind of creepy to see that she's in all white, and I think that's kind of like what saviors would be wearing. Like if you were like, oh, a savior is someone's coming to save me, I think you would think like, hey, like in a zombie apocalypse, like someone in white. It was very creepy to see that, though. I don't know if I fully trust her yet. People are saying that they fully trust her. She is awesome. She's going to be the next awesome character. I don't know. I don't really trust her. Why are you very, very clean, lady? Why? It's not, I don't trust you just because you're very, very clean. I'm sorry, Georgie. You're just too clean, and in that white suit, making it even more weird. Sorry, I don't trust you. But we also see that Lucille is on fire. Ooh. And at this point in the episode, we see the loyalty of Simon being tested, because if any of you did not notice, he's sitting there as he's driving. He looks to his left and he sees that Rick's coming, or some car is coming, and he does nothing. He just keeps on driving and lets Negan, who's right behind him, get smashed. It was very interesting, because that was kind of a, like, you really see that that Simon isn't really fully faithful to Negan, and that he's kind of going and trying to go off on his own. We've already seen this. He's been testing it a little bit of, let me see what I can do if with Negan, and he's kind of testing it a little bit more now, and then to have him just get into a car accident with him, and not really say anything about it was very interesting. And then when the rest of the group asks what happened to him, he doesn't really say like, "Oh, I saw Rick coming." He just says one of them hit him. Let's go look out for Negan. And then we see Negan's awesome, amazing car. Oh, that was such a nice car. We see that thing's been destroyed because of the car accident. The very interesting, very big car accident that ended up with his car being flipped. And then we see him and Rick kind of battle it out in an old house or old building or whatever the heck it is. And they're sitting there, and Negan has the bright idea of, I'm gonna jump into this hole in the wall, hole in the ground, and just jump, and just disappear into the dark. Genius, sir, genius, truly genius. Then what does Rick do? He has a smart idea of, I'm gonna go join him. Goes down there and tries to find him, and can't really find him, but finds something much better, which is Lucille. He finds Negan's beloved baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. And then, what does he do? He sits there and sets it on fire. Man, Rick, you're just trying to get killed. Man. With first starting off this little, we're gonna fight, and then now you're setting his beloved baseball bat on fire? Man, you have a death wish. Man, it's insane. But apparently the lighter that Rick is carrying, and that you see him sit there and flick it, apparently I was reading I was watching Talking Dead, and they said that it was actually a recall back to Glenn. It was Glenn's lighter that Rick carries around with him, and so you see that Rick is kind of holding on to little pieces of different people. We have yet to see where the little piece of Carl is. I think it might be in the gun that he has, because he did put a gun on Carl's stick cross, and then he took it off and walked away with it, put it in his holder, in the gun holder. So he might be holding on to that, and kind of as a memento, something to remind him of, this is what we're really fighting for, was for Carl, and to see that he has something from Glenn, someone who helps try to fuel this revolt against him. It was very big. I'm kind of wondering if he also has something from Abraham, just to kind of fuel it even more, of he has the two main people who helped fuel this, we need to revolt against the Saviors, or if he does not, then I guess it's alright, but it would be pretty cool if he had something from all three of them. But it was, and then him sitting there trying to beat the crap out of Negan with Lucille on fire. Man, that was insane. And him sitting there smacking away at zombies with the baseball bat. That is on fire. Yes, the whole time Lucille was on fire. I don't know if she actually, if Negan actually ended up getting her back, or if Rick still has the baseball bat, or where it is, kind of thing. And is it still on fire, or did they just leave it and kind of call it a day of oh, this thing's dead? I'm kind of hoping they don't, because Lucille does become kind of a big character, even though she's an inanimate object. She does become a big part of the Whisper War. I would like to see them continue that on with her. of you find out like kind of the backstory of why is her name Lucille, why out of all names did he name that Lucille, and what possible reason did he actually name a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. Um, I'm kind of hoping that they do that in the show. It would be pretty awesome to see that, but who knows with AMC now, it's killing off people. But it was very interesting though at the end of the episode to be seeing that Simon is fueling the Saviors up even more. Of hey, Negan's dead. Negan's not dead. Negan's fully alive. They don't even know they deserted him. Him and Dwight, because him and Dwight are now working together. Man, Dwight is working for like 3 different people. He's working for Negan himself. Well, I don't even. They still need to come up with a name for Rick's group. He's working with the Revolters, and he's now working with Simon. Choose, Dwight. I don't think Simon is kind of going like we should leave Alexandria alone. They are showing that they are rallying up these communities, and they are kind of going against us. We should kind of back off and go find new ones. I kind of like that idea, but who's really that close to them that they wouldn't have already found? That they could kind of like be like, oh, give me your stuff. I don't really know. I don't think there is really anyone really close by that they could really be doing that to. But also Negan found out in this episode that that Simon had killed every single person at the junkyard, and is kind of seeing that Simon is not fully loyal to him, since Simon did say we should just kill all of them. And so you are seeing that he is seeing that Simon isn't fully loyal to him, and that he is starting to probably question who actually legit is loyal to me, who is not, who can I trust here. And I'm thinking he cannot really trust anybody at his community right now. People are most likely looking for an easy way out of this war, to call it quits and be done with it. But that ending, oh man, that ending of this episode was the biggest thing ever. Of you see that the leader of the garbage group, I cannot remember her name for the life of me, but you see that she has come back and she has kidnapped, well, not really kidnapped, she has taken Negan hostage and at gunpoint nonetheless. Where is she heading though? She's in a car. They're driving somewhere. He's been knocked out clearly. That she got him into a car. Because why would Negan willingly go into a car with her? Maybe he's just purely insane. But she also, not at the very end of the episode, she knocked him out. So he's sitting there going along for a ride. Where are they going? I feel like they might be going to the sanctuary, because she might just want to execute Negan right in front of every single person there. But I feel like she also knows that that Rick and his group are still out for wanting to kill him. So I kind of feel like she might be taking him back to the hilltop and kind of being like, here you go, I want to join you guys. This is to show my loyalty. Here is Negan. Do with him what you want. So I kind of feel like that's what they're going to go with. I hope that's what they're going to go with. And that they're going to kind of accept it. That they might kill him off. I hope they won't, because he does become a big part in the Whisper War. So I kind of really hope that they do not sit there and just be like, okay, we're going to kill Negan off now. I kind of hope they keep him alive. That'd be really awesome to see him in what is coming up. But who knows? So yeah, that was pretty much the whole episode. I probably had missed some stuff. If I missed some like important stuff, leave it down in the comments down below, please, and I will probably mention it in my next episode that I had missed these important facts. I will be doing a Avengers Infinity War final trailer breakdown, review, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully later this week, and I will get it out to you guys to see what is my reaction to this amazing new movie that will be released on April 27th. I am so excited. I have already bought my tickets, so that is how excited I am for this movie. But I will get that out to you guys as soon as I possibly can. And I will see you guys on the next Walking Dead Monday. See ya!